Now we are going to continue with with our word problems. Question 3. If the weight of a box of mangoes is 12 kg, so weight of one box of mango is how much? 12 kg. Then what is the weight of 20 such boxes? So we have to find out the weight of 20 such boxes. So the weight of one box is given 12 kg. We have to find out the weight of 20 such boxes. So when we have to find out for more than one number, okay, so we will multiply. So 12 into 20. So first we'll solve this sum, then we will go to the next question. Okay, so first we will write down what is given to us, that is weight of one box of mangoes. Okay, the weight of one box of mangoes, it is how much? 12 kg. Now what we have to find out? Weight of 20 such boxes. So weight of 20 such boxes, so is equals to 12 kg into 20. So 12 twos is what? 24, and one more 0. Okay, so 240 kg is the weight of 20 such boxes, or we can also say that the weight of 20 such boxes is 240 kg. We can write this from this question itself. The weight of 20 such boxes is 240 kg. Okay, now first question we have solved. Now second, what they are asking, if one mango weighs 200 grams, so the weight of one mango, now one particular mango is 200 grams, then how many mangoes are there in one box? So we have to find out that in one box there are how many mangoes. So see, if the value of 1 is given, okay, and the total amount is given, that is 12 kg is the total weight of the box, and the 200 grams is the weight of one mango. So when 1 is given and total is given, we will always divide to find out the number of mangoes. So first what are we going to write? We will write, okay, solution A, or A you can write. So first of all we'll write weight of one mango, so that is 200 grams. Okay, it is in grams. Now what is the weight of the entire box? It is 12 kg. So weight of one box of mangoes, so that is 12 kg. Now 12 kg is given. Okay, so we have to convert this into what? Grams. We have to convert it to the smaller unit. So kg will convert to the grams. Okay, so we should know that 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. Okay, this we should remember. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So now if I want to convert 12 kg to grams, so I will multiply 12 kg, I will multiply 12 with 1000 grams. Okay, so I will get 12,000 grams. Whenever I want to convert kg to grams, I will multiply with 1000. Whatever number is there, we'll multiply with 1000. So we'll get 12,000 gram is the weight of one box of mango. Now we have to find out what? We have to find out that how many number of mangoes are there in one box. So number of mangoes in one box. Okay, we have to find like this. So what are we going to do? We are going to divide. Okay, so we can write like this also, okay, weight of, here we can write weight of one box upon or divided by weight of one mango. So weight of one box is how much? 12,000 grams upon weight of one mango is 200 grams. Okay, so 0 0 0 0 will be cut. Okay, this is also a simple method. 0 0 and 0 0 will be cancelled. Okay, now we will divide. 120 divided by 2, to 2 6 are 12, 0 0, 1 0 down. Okay, now 0 is smaller. Okay, so we'll keep here 0, again we'll subtract 0, so 60 we will get. Okay, how many mangoes are there? There are 60 mangoes in one box. So this is one method. Or what you can do, number of mangoes in one box is equals to, directly you can write 12,000 grams divided with sorry, it will come 12. okay, 200, because it will be the weight of one mango is 200. Okay, weight of one mango is 200. So 12,000 grams divided with 2,000 grams. Okay, this way also you can do. So you can divide this 12,000 grams into 200. Okay, so 200, so we have to see the tables of 2. So 2 6 is 12. Okay, so 200 6 will be 1200. Okay, 200 will kept, so this will get, then 0 down, here will get one more 0, and 0 0 0 0. Okay, so answer will be what? 60 mangoes are there in one box. 60 mangoes are there in one box. Now the fourth sum. There are 42 students in a classroom and we distribute 3 mangoes to each student. So how many number of students are there? 42 total students are there, and 3 mangoes were distributed to each student. So each student will get 3 mangoes. Okay, so first of all we'll find out that how many numbers of the mangoes are distributed. Okay, in the classroom how many numbers of mangoes are distributed. So first of all we'll solve that. So first what we'll write, number of students in a classroom. So that is how much? That is 42. Okay, 42 number of students are there in a classroom. Now how many mangoes were distributed? 3 mangoes. So number of mangoes distributed to each student. Number of mangoes distributed to each student. So that is 3. So total mango distributed will be what? What we have to do for finding total mangoes distributed? We will multiply 42 into 3. Okay, we will multiply 42 into 3 so that we can come to know how much number of mangoes are distributed. We will multiply it because each student is getting 3 mangoes and there are 42 students. Therefore we are going to multiply 42 into 3. So 3 2s will be 6, 3 4s will be 12. So that is 126 total mangoes were distributed. So therefore 126 mangoes were distributed in the classroom. Now we got one thing. Now we are having also the second question. If there are 18 mangoes in one basket, so in one basket how many mangoes are there? 18 mangoes. And how many baskets will be needed? Okay, so how many baskets will be needed? Now in one basket we are having 18 mangoes. Total mangoes are, we have found out how much? 126 total mangoes are there, and in one basket 18 mangoes. So again what we are going to do? We are going to divide. Why divide? Because 18, one value is given. In one basket 18 mangoes are there, and total mangoes are how much? 126 mangoes are there. So we have to find out the number of baskets, right? Now so first what we are going, now we'll do second sum. Okay, this one was first, now second sum. So first what is given to us? Number of mangoes in one basket. So that is how much? That is 18 mangoes are there in one basket. Total number of mangoes are how much? We found out just now only, it is 126. Okay, total number of mangoes are 126. Now how many baskets will be needed? So number of baskets needed is equals to, what are we going to do? 126 divided by 18. Right, see, the total mangoes we are given, mangoes in one basket we are given. So whenever total is given and the value of 1 is given, so we will always divide to find out the answer. Okay, whatever is the question is given to us, so we will always divide. So 18 divided by 126. So 18 7s is what? 126. So how much we got? 7. Okay, so 7 baskets are needed. So answer will be what? 7 baskets will be needed. Okay, so step by step we have to go on solving the sums. So always you will remember two things in mind whenever the one value is given. Okay, one basket is there and total is given, total weight is given, total mangoes are given, then weight of one mango is given, yeah, weight of one basket is given. Always you will divide. Then the second thing you will remember, if you want to find out for more numbers, okay, only one value is given or each is given, so what, and you have to find out for more numbers, like for 7 days, like 31 days, like for it is distributed 42 students, so always you will multiply. So these two things are very important that you have to remember. Now we are going to do sixth sum. Now fifth sum we are not going to do because it is same as sixth one. It is already done in the online class and it is same. Okay, so fifth one you have to try by yourself, understand the sixth one, and fifth one we already have done in the online classes and it is similar. Okay, so we have not done, this was given as homework, so we are going to try this sum. 150 vehicles passed by a village road in 2 hours. So total number of vehicles passed in 2 hours is 150. Out of this, 1/3 of the vehicles were scooters. Now we have to find, we are not given how many numbers, we have to find out of the scooters. Okay, we are not given how many number of scooters have been passed, only we are given 1/3 of them. Okay, 1/3 of them means 1/3 of 150. So first we will find out of scooter. Okay, so total number of vehicles are how much? Total number of vehicles are 150. Okay, now 1/3 of them are what? Are scooters. So 1/3 vehicles were scooters. So is equals to 1/3 means 1/3 of them. Okay, so 150 is total, so 1/3 of 150, so is equals to 1/3 into 150. Now 1 into 150 is equals to 150 divided by 3. Okay, so you will do it, 150 divided by 3, so 3 5s is 15. Then here 0, so 0 here we will again write. So how many scooters were there? There were 50 scooters passed. Okay, 1/3 of 150 is 50 scooters were there. Now 1/5 of them were bullock carts. So 1/5, now we will find out of bullock carts. So 1/5 vehicles were bullock carts. So is equals to 1/5 means 1/5 of total amount you have to write. Okay, total vehicles were 150, so 1/5 again it will be into. Okay, then 1 into 150 will be 150 upon 5. So here if you will divide 150 upon divided by 5, so 5 3s are 15, then 0, then here again 0 will have, then subtract it, so 30. Okay, 30 were block carts. So this one is 1, this one is 2. Now third what they are asking, and the remaining were tractors. Now remaining were tractors. Okay, so now they are not given how many number, we have to find out the remaining were tractors. Means how we are going to find out what the remaining, we got 50 scooters and 30 bullock carts. So first we will add them so that we can understand how many of the vehicles have been passed, and if addition we will do, then we will get the answer how many has passed. So first of all, number of scooters plus number of bullock carts, so is equals to number of scooters are how much? 50 plus number of bullock carts are 30, so is equals to 80 vehicles have been passed till now. Now remaining were tractors. Okay, now remaining were tractors. So this was the total. Okay, 150 was the total, so 150 minus we will do 80, so remaining amount will get, so that many will be tractors. So number of fourth, okay, number of tractors is equals to total vehicles minus the vehicles that has already been passed. So 150 minus 80 will be 30. Okay, so 30 tractors were the remaining. Understood how remaining we got? First we will find out that the number of vehicles that has already been passed. So 50 plus 30. So 80 vehicles have already been passed. Now we have to find the remaining were tractors. Okay, so out of the total amount we have to subtract. Okay, we have to subtract the remaining vehicles from 150. So we'll get 30. Okay, so answer will be what it is. Find the number of vehicles of each type. So there were, we'll write down here, there were 50 scooters, then 30 bullock carts, and 30 tractors. Okay, understood this sum, everyone? Now 7th sum. Rajendra buys 4 kg Langdo mangoes at the rate of 70 per kg. So for 1 kg the Langdo mangoes were 70 rupees. We have to find out for 4 kg. And Narendra Bhai buys 2 kg Kesar mangoes at the rate of 150 per kg. Now he is buying 2 kg Kesar mango and 1 kg of Kesar mango is equals to 150 rupees. So who will pay more? How much? So we'll first find out of the Rajendra Bhai and then we'll find out of Narendra Bhai, because we have to find out the who will pay more. Okay, we have to find out who is going to pay more. So first we'll do of Rajendra Bhai. So he is buying how much? 4 kg of Langdo mango. But what is the cost of 1 kg Langdo mango? That is 70 rupees. So we have to find out for 4 kg. So we will do what? Multiplication. Okay, so first solution. So cost of, so first we'll do of Rajendra Bhai. Okay, so cost of 1 kg Langdo mango, so is equals to rupees 70. 70 is for 1 kg. Now we have to find out for 4 kgs. He is buying 4 kg. Okay, so cost of 4 kg Langdo mango, so is equals to rupees 70 into 4. So 7 4s is what? 28. So we'll get 2 and 1 0. Okay, so 280 rupees is paid by Rajendra Bhai for 4 kg mangoes. Okay, so Rajendra Bhai paid rupees 280 for 4 kg Langdo mango. Now we have to find of Narendra Bhai. So cost of 1 kg of the Kesar mango is 150, but he is buying how much? 2 kg. So what are we going to do again? We will multiply, because we have to find out for more numbers. So cost of 1 kg Kesar mango, so that is how much? That is rupees 150. Now cost of 2 kg Kesar mango will be how much? We will multiply 150 into 2. Okay, so we will get what? 250 into 2 is 300. Okay, if you don't know, then you can even multiply. 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, plus 1 3. Okay, rupees 300 he is paying for 2 kg Kesar mango. So therefore Narendra Bhai paid rupees 300 for 2 kg 2 kg Kesar mango. Now we have to see who will pay more. So this is paid by Rajendra Bhai and this is paid by Narendra Bhai. So we know that rupees 300 is what? Greater than rupees 280. Okay, so this one was first, this one was second, and this one is third. Question. Okay, question wise we should go. So who is paying more? Narendra Bhai paid more money than that of Rajendra Bhai. Okay. Now we are again asked the fourth question, how much. So how much is paying more? We have to find the difference. So how are we going to find difference? We will do with subtraction. Okay, how much he is paying more? So we'll find difference. So we'll find difference. So is equals to rupees 300 minus rupees 280. So is equals to rupees, how much we'll get? Rupees 20. So Narendra Bhai paid rupees 20 more than that of Rajendra Bhai. So answer will be what? Narendra Bhai paid rupees 20 more. Okay, we have to find difference, then we will always subtract. More than that of Rajendra Bhai. Okay, so stepwise we should go, so we'll come to understand. Okay, we are able to solve our problem sums. We are having 8 sum. Dinesh Bhai has rupees 200. Total amount with Dinesh Bhai is 200 with him. He buys Hafuz mango from quarter of that amount. So what is the quarter? Quarter means what? We already have discussed this. Means 1/4 of that amount. Means 1/4 of 200. So he is buying Hafuz mango from quarter of that amount, and Kesar mango from the remaining amount. So first of all we'll find out that how much amount he is paying for Hafuz mango. He is having 200 rupees, and Hafuz mango he is buying quarter of that amount. Okay, so first we'll write down. Now total amount with Dinesh Bhai is 200. So total amount with Dinesh Bhai. So that is rupees 200. Now he buys Hafuz mango from quarter of that amount. Quarter of that amount. So quarter of total amount will be, so we'll write quarter of the total amount is equals to, quarter means 1/4 of 200. So 1/4 into 200. So 1 into 200 will be 200 upon 4. Okay, 4 5s will be 20 and 0. Okay, if you don't know, we will divide. 4 5s are 20, 0 0, then we'll get 0 down. So how much we got? We got 50. So 50 rupees he is paying for the Hafuz mango. So we will write, he bought Hafuz mango worth rupees 50. Okay, so 50 he is giving money for Hafuz mango, and Kesar mango from the remaining amount. Now what is amount left with him? Okay, what is amount left with him? Now how are we going to get that? We have to find what? We have to find here difference. Okay, so amount remained with him. Now here you can see he was having rupees 200, but then he spent 50 rupees on Hafuz mango. So how much will be left with him? So left or remained is there, so we will divide, we will subtract. Okay, so rupees 200 minus rupees 50, so is equals to rupees 150 is left with him. Okay, 150 is left with him. So what they are saying, and Kesar mango from the remaining amount. So he bought Kesar amount from this remaining amount. So 150 rupees he also spent 150 rupees on what? On the Kesar mango. So therefore he bought Kesar mango worth rupees 150. Okay, now what we have to find out? we have to find out then how much kesar and hafuz does he buy. So we have to find out the quantity, how much kesar he bought and how much hafuz he bought. So here hafuz rupees 50 per kg means what, 1 kg of hafuz mango is 50 rupees. Okay, because the cost of 1 kg hafuz mango is 50 rupees, so he's already paying 50 rupees. So how much kgs he bought 1 kg of hafuz mango. So costs we can write like this also. This is third. Okay, cost of 1 kg hafuz mango is equals to how much? It is rupees 50. So he bought already 50 rupees hafuz mango. Okay, so we can write that he bought 1 kg of hafuz mango because he is already paying 50 rupees. So we have to find how much quantity. So he is buying 1 kg of hafuz mango. Then and hafuz does he and kesar. Okay, hafuz we already have done. Now kesar, how much kesar? So kesar is how much? Cost of kesar, cost of 1 kg kesar mango is how much? Is 150 rupees. 150. So how much he is buying? He is already paying 150. So how much he bought? He bought 1 kg of kesar mango. So therefore he bought 1 kg of kesar mango. Okay, so he bought 1 kg of hafuz mango and 150 and 1 kg of kesar mango. Here we are having next sum, ninth sum. Okay, Mahesh bhai buys 3 kg hafuz mango, half kg of kesar mango and half kg of langdo mango. Then how much amount will he pay to the shopkeeper? Now hafuz mango is the per 1 kg it is 50 rupees, 1 kg of langdo it is 70 rupees and kesar per 1 kg cost of kesar mango is 150 rupees. So we have to find out, we have to do 3 sums. Okay, so Mahesh bhai he is buying 3 kg of hafuz mango. So first we are going to find that. So hafuz mango. Okay, so what is the cost of hafuz mango? So cost of 1 kg hafuz mango is 50 rupees, but he is buying 3 kg. So what are we going to do? We will multiply, right? Because we have to find for more than one number. So cost of 1 kg hafuz mango, so is equals to rupees 50. Now we have to find for 3 kg. So cost of 3 kg hafuz mango. So what are we going to do? We will multiply. So 50 into 3. So 3 5 is what? 15. So 150. Okay. So 150 he is spending for kesar mango or for hafuz mango. Okay. Now half kg of kesar mango. Now he is buying half kg of kesar mango. Now we have to do this is the first one. Okay, now we will do second one. Okay, now half kg of kesar mango. So this was the first sum, then here will be second. So cost of 1 kg of the kesar mango, here it is given 150. So cost of 1 kg kesar mango is how much? It is rupees 150. Okay, rupees 150 for 1 kg, but he is buying only half kg. So cost of half kg kesar mango. So what are we going to do? We will do that only. Okay, half means 1/2 of 150. Total amount is how much? 150. So we'll do 1/2 of 150. So 1/2 into 150. So 1 into 150 is 150 upon 2. Okay, so when we'll divide this 150 upon 2, so 2 7s is what? 14. So here we will get 1, 0 will be down, 5s are 10. So here we will get what? 75. Okay, so 75 rupees he is paying for kesar mango, right? Now we have to find out for half kg is even being he is buying Langdo mango. Okay, half kg Langdo mango. So what is the cost of 1 kg of Langdo mango? That is 70 rupees. So we'll write down here cost of 1 kg of Langdo mango. So that is how much? It is rupees 70. Now he is only buying half kg. So what will be half of 70? It will be 35. Okay. So cost of half kg of Langdo mango. So is equals to, we have to do, okay, half of rupees 70. Now here 70 and 150, do not get confused. 150 is the total of Kesar and 70 is the total of this. So half of 70 you have to find. So 1/2 into 70. So is equals to 70 into 1 will be 70/2. Okay. So when you will divide 70 divide by 2. So 2 3s are 6. So here will be 1, then 0. So 5s are 10. So 0 0. So what will be 35 rupees? Rupees 35. Okay, so he is giving rupees 35 for the Langdo mango. Now we have to find out how much amount will he pay to the shopkeeper. Now total amount we have to find how much he is going to give to the shopkeeper. The amount to be paid. Okay, so how much amount he has to pay? So we will do what? We will do addition, because we have to find total how much amount he will pay. So plus 150 plus 75 plus 35. So rupees 150 plus rupees 75 plus rupees 35. Okay, so when you will do total of all this, so what are we going to get? So we'll get rupees 260. Okay, what are we going to get? Rupees 260. So answer, what are we going to write? How much amount will he pay to the shopkeeper? So he will pay rupees 260 to the shopkeeper.